Have you ever noticed that the more you question the world, the more isolated you feel? That the deeper your thoughts run, the harder it becomes to connect with people around you? If you've experienced this, you're not imagining it. Deep thinking often comes with a hidden price: isolation. But why does that happen? Why is it that those who think differently, who ask uncomfortable questions, are often pushed to the edges of society? It's not a modern problem. It's been happening for centuries. History is full of thinkers who saw the world differently and paid the price for it. Copernicus questioned the Earth's place in the universe and was called a heretic. Nietzsche explored uncomfortable truths about morality and spent his final years rejected and alone. Even today, deep thinkers often find themselves misunderstood, ridiculed, or ignored. But here's the real question. Why does society resist deep thinkers? Why do people pull away when someone sees beyond the surface? The answer lies in human nature. You see, most people are comfortable living within certain mental boundaries. They build their worldviews like walls, keeping uncertainty out, keeping familiarity in. But deep thinkers, they tear those walls down. They ask the questions that most people avoid, and that makes others uncomfortable, not because deep thinkers are wrong, but because they shine a light on things others would rather not see. Imagine this. You meet someone stronger than you. You might admire their strength. You meet someone richer. Maybe you envy them, maybe you want to learn from them. But when you meet someone who thinks on a different level, it feels personal. It feels threatening. This is called the intellectual mirror. Deep thinkers unintentionally hold up a mirror, reflecting back the insecurities, gaps, and blind spots in those around them. And let's be honest, most people don't like what they see in that mirror. Also, they reject the person holding it. Psychologists have studied this phenomenon. It turns out intelligence challenges identity. It forces people to rethink their beliefs, question their assumptions, and admit they might not know everything. And that's terrifying. In fact, neuroscience reveals that when someone feels intellectually inferior, their brain responds as if facing a threat. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and survival, lights up. To the brain, a challenging idea can feel as threatening as physical danger. That's why intelligent, curious, or philosophical people often face resistance, even when their intentions are good. They challenge comfort zones. They disturb the mental status quo, and society, by default, resists that disturbance. Famous philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer believed that intelligence, far from being a gift, often feels like a curse. He argued that the more someone understands the world, the harder it becomes to relate to it. Because when you see through illusions, when you question the meaning behind ambition, success, or social rituals, everyday life starts to feel hollow. Most people are content chasing pleasure, status, or distractions. Deep thinkers, on the other hand, crave meaning, depth, and uncomfortable truths. That's why they often struggle with surface-level conversations, trivial routines, or blind conformity. It's not arrogance, it's a different operating system. While the majority seek entertainment, the deep thinker seeks understanding. And in doing so, they often walk alone. But here's the paradox. While intelligence can isolate, it also brings clarity. It reveals beauty beneath the surface, patterns hidden in chaos, and truths buried beneath convenience. So if you've ever felt like your thoughts isolate you, know this: you're not broken. You're not alone. You're simply seeing the world through clearer eyes. And sometimes, clarity comes with solitude. The greatest minds in history, from Socrates to Simone de Beauvoir, all faced resistance, but they also changed the world. So embrace your depth, question the norms, seek truth, even when it feels lonely, because in the end, it's the thinkers, the questioners, the philosophers who light the way for everyone else. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever felt misunderstood or rejected for thinking deeply? Let's start a conversation. You're not alone. And if you want to explore more insights from history's greatest minds, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started.